Well, thank you for joining us on CMath. This lesson I'm looking at rounding off values to two significant figures. This is different than two decimal places, so let's have a look at an answer out of a calculator. It might be 359.2768. Now, two significant figures. We want just two, the first two numbers which are non-zero numbers. So we look for the first numbers which are 1 to 9. Do not count 0 as the first number. So the first significant number is 3. Therefore, each number after that we count 1, 2, and we stop counting. So really, we only want these two significant figures. The 9 misses out, and the places don't miss out, but the 9 misses out, and so do all the other values. So the first number which misses out is a 9, and this is important because if it's greater than or equal to 5, we have to round the previous number up. So if the first number that misses out is 5 or more, then we're halfway between a 50 and 60. We're more than halfway in this case, so the actual value will be, we want the 3, the 5 will go round up to a 6, so this 5 will round off to a 6. So we've got 3, 6. Now this is the units place value. We've got the hundreds place value. We've got the tens. We've got the tens place value. We need the units. Cannot leave the units out, otherwise it'll look like 36. No units. We don't need any more decimal places, and that is to two significant figures. We don't need to show the decimals, but we do need that 0 because this represents the units column, and there is our answer, 360 to two significant figures. Let's have a look at another one. 0.0452163. Now we want this answer to two significant figures. Now before I mentioned we only want the first number to be a 1 through to 9. We do not count the zeros as our first significant figures. We don't count the 0, we don't count the 0. This is our first significant figure, and our 5 is a second significant figure. Each number after, we do count the zeros for the second and third and fourth, but we don't count the zeros for the first place. So this is one significant figure, two significant figures, and therefore these miss out. Right, we don't want 3 or more significant figures. Now the first number that misses out is a 2. Now since this is less than 5, then we don't round up. We leave it as, it's not halfway between 5 and 6. It's not like 5, 5, it's 5, 2. So 5, 2 goes up to a 6. 5, 2 does not go up to a 6. So we simply write the answer as 0.045. That doesn't get rounded up. We stop. The others miss out. We have two significant figures. The two significant figures are the 4 and the 5. Zeros do not count, and decimal places ignore. It's simply the first number, the second number. All right, let's do one more. And let's do, say, 5.0392, and let's look at the significant figures. So we want the 5, that's our first significant figure, and each place after that counts. So this is our first place, our second place. Notice the 0 does get counted because it's for the second, third, fourth, we do count the zeros. But the first number must be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Do not count the zeros as the first numbers. So we've got 1, 2. Therefore, these miss out. And the first number that missed out was 3. And since it's less than 5, then we do not round up. We do not round up. So we stop. It is already as the numbers are, and you can see the numbers were 5.0, and that's all you do for two significant figures, and I'll just put in brackets. We rounded off to 2 significant figures. You can see there 1, 2, and that is rounding off to 2 significant figures. I hope this has helped you clarify a little bit more on what significant figures are. Until I talk to you again, stay happy.